Yes, we have had so much fun, Stinky. I have enjoyed it, I have to say, very, very much. What's that? The adventurers are watching, so they are. Hello, adventurers. How are you today? I hope you have had a wonderful weekend and are having an absolute fabulous day, because Stinky and I certainly have had a very wonderful day today and a very, very busy one, I have to say. Today it is Sunday and a little past 4 o'clock. The day has just zoomed by very, very quickly, and we seem to have been busy for most of the day. I don't know about all of you at home, particularly you mums and dads, but I'm still gathering bits and pieces for Stinky's classroom, of course. He always seems to need more pens and pencils and texters and things like that. There never seems to be quite enough, even in his school pack. What's that, Stinky? You got some extra rubbers. Yes, you did get some extra rubbers and some novelty ones that were very cute, I have to say. So we've been very, very busy getting Stinky organised, even though he's already been back at school for a few days. We just needed to get a few extra bits and pieces and a new lunchbox as well, because it is very, very hot here in Australia at the moment. It's summertime here and very, very hot indeed. So we nipped out very, very early this morning, before it got too hot, went to the shops, got some bits and pieces that Stinky needed for school, and then of course we came home, had some morning tea, and we've really just been kicking back. We've watched a little bit of Netflix, haven't we, Stinky? Yes, what's that? There's some good things on Netflix at the moment. Yes, there is some good things on Netflix. We've played with some Lego, because I know that Stinky got lots of Lego sets, mums and dads, boys and girls. He got so many Lego sets from Father Christmas, and he still hasn't built them all. There's still quite a few boxes that we have to unbox, and he has to build those sets. But I have to say, if anyone at home feels the same way, there's so many Lego boxes, Stinky. What do you do with all the Lego boxes? We could make a box fort. Yes, I suppose that is something that we could do. We could make a box fort, but there just seems to be so much Christmas rubbish. When Christmas is all over and into the holiday break, there's boxes and there's still lots of Christmas wrap and things like that. And it's always a bit of a chore, I suppose, to get rid of it all, because there always is so much. So Stinky had the brilliant idea of perhaps putting it in our craft box. So you can use those extra bits of torn Christmas wrap and ribbons and bows and all those bits of pieces, and you can add them to your craft box, and they come in handy, especially when you're pasting and doing things like that. Well, for those of you who watched my video last week, we've had some changes going on here with Mrs. Wiffle, Waffle and friends, as I explained in the video last week. So we're starting something new, something exciting, some adventure vlogs, which I think all the boys and girls and mums and dads are going to love very, very much. And as I mentioned, we are going to do a book review as well. And we will be having a book bin monster. Oh, book bin monster, Stinky. Oh yes, to gobble up, of course, all those books that, well, I'm not too crash hot about, and I won't be holding back, that's for sure. And there are a lot of books that I have read in the past, and although they do have some quite brilliant illustrations, I have to say, some of those books, oh, they weren't all that great, I have to say. So the books that we don't particularly like, where are they going to end up, Stinky? In the book bin monster's tummy! That's right, they're going to be fed to the book bin monster. He is currently on holiday at the moment, so I don't think the books have anything to worry about just yet, do they, Stinky? No, they do not. But anyway, that is going to be a lot of fun. So you can come along for the ride with Stinky and Mrs. Wiffle Waffle as we get up to all sorts of things, good times and bad times, and all the adventures in between. Well, as I just mentioned, even though our book bin monster isn't here currently at the moment, we still are going to do a book review. Now, I have picked this book here, which is called Grill Pan Eddie, and the author, of course, is Tony Ross. This was a very, very good one indeed. I remember when I read this one a long time ago, quite a long time ago, but it is one that I particularly like. Now, I have to say, boys and girls, mums and dads, the first time I saw this book, Grill Pan Eddie, I don't know if any of you remember, but there was a wonderful show that was called Bookaboo. That's where I first saw it. And it was simply marvellous. I really did like it very, very much. So much so that Stinky and I, we thought that we would order that book because we just had to have it, didn't we, Stinky? Yes, we did. Well, as I was saying, Grill Pan Eddie is a very, very good book indeed. I have to say that the illustrations, I think I can show at least one illustration, I think. I'll just open it here so you can see. I think the illustrations are quite good. I liked them. I'll just show that page there. I liked it because it was different and it was a style that I hadn't really seen very often before. So I very much liked the illustrations. But the thing that I particularly liked about Grill Pan Eddie, and thank you Stinky dear for holding that up for me, is the rhyme. It had the way it rhymed and the way it flowed. It had a really nice rhythm through the entire book, which I really, really liked, and I particularly like books that rhyme. And I thought the story was very cheeky and very sweet, and I loved the way it ended. So I would definitely give that book a big thumbs up. I really did like it very, very much. Did you, Stinky? You thought it was funny? Yes, it was very funny. And it is one of our favourites, isn't it? Oh yes, and there's the clock chiming away as well. So Grill Pan Eddie, boys and girls, if you are ever thinking about purchasing that book, it is definitely one to pick up because it is very, very good indeed. And it has the Waffle thumbs up. It is a good one and it's definitely on the list of favourites. So that one, I'm afraid, will be spared from the book bin monster, that is for sure. Now, for those of you who may be wondering, I of course still have story time with Stinky. We have story time early in the morning before he goes to school, if he is up and dressed and organised. Sometimes you sleep in, yes, sometimes you do sleep in, and of course when his lunch is made and everything is set ready for him to go to school, and of course he does his reader in the afternoon, which is very, very important, and of course he has his bedtime story before he goes to sleep. So there's still lots of story time going on here with my wonderful boy, so that is still happening very, very much. And for those of you at home, I encourage you to keep up your reading. It is very, very important to read and to practice. So don't you get lazy with your reading. Keep up your reading because being able to read is a wonderful skill that you take with you your entire life. Very, very important. It most certainly is. Well, my adventurers, mums and dads, we are going to end today's vlog here. We've got some other things that we have to do. I think we may be building some more Lego sets and we still have to do a few more things to prepare you for school tomorrow. Stinky has ripped the knee in his school trousers, so I have to fix that. Do any of the mums and dads go through school trousers with their little ones at home? With the boys in particular, Stinky's always tearing the knee in his school trousers. And sometimes I get sick of buying new ones, so I sew up the hole in the knee, of course, if it's not too badly torn. But there always seems to be some school drama if it's not a hole in your knee, Stinky. It's a lunchbox going missing or a school hat. So that's another thing. We have to pick up some new school hats for you as well, at least so we can have a couple of spare ones. All right then? Yes, that's for sure. That's something that we must do because I think that's very, very important. Must be sun smart here in Australia. It gets very, very hot and you need to protect yourself from the sun. Well, thank you very much guys for joining us here for our very first vlog. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Perhaps you could let me know in the comments about what you've been doing to prepare for your little one to go back to school, all the different things that they need, where you get your pens and pencils and texters from. And of course, don't forget to subscribe as well. And as always, my dear ones, take care. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye.